We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to Denver.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Red Hat is out there with Christie. Then there's Prez. Then there's the general, and it's Wallace in at the 2 spot. Now here's DeRozan. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bean passes to Vucevic.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Pass to Bowman. Out to Wallace. Launches a 3. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside, Ball. Outside DeRozan. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bucket is good.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Now here's Ball. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Christie. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Here's Levine. Vancouver pulls it in.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And it's Wallace with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Here's Red Hot. There's the dish to Prez. Down low, Bowman, and finish off by Prez.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Outside, Levine. Going inside, and then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Outside ball. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. For three, Levine. Vancouver pulls it in. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Lets it go with a three. And Ball is good for three.
Excellent shooting from the crafty guard. Ball is extremely reliable and consistent. Has a very solid pull-up jumper.
That's good from Wallace on the assist by Christie. Christie's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 10. Outside Ball. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine with the drive. And Levine with the slam.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Vancouver's head coach. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do and hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Levine can't hit. Vancouver leading by 8. The pass to Cardinal. Pass to Bowman. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Chicago calls timeout. We've seen Z really having a great game.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
So for the Bulls, Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And Vancouver also making a switch. Hamilton's checked in for the General. Now here's DeRozan. Outside Bradley. Poked away. On the wing, Wallace. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Wallace has got 10.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Green. Here's Hamilton, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Green. Vancouver pulls it in. Red Hot's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes it to Hamilton. He kicks it to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. In the corner, it's Levine. Here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hamilton with it. Now Green defending. Lets it go from 11. And there's Vancouver with another bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Vancouver.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And it's DeRozan missing. Vancouver leading by 16. And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Vancouver also changing it up. Goodwin's checked in for Prez. Sanders comes in for Christie. And the professor subbed in for Wallace. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Levine. Passes to White. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get something going, and the rejection by Sanders. And Sanders throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Levine. Outside DeRozan. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Bradley. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Now here's White. Guarded closer. Can't hit that one. Vancouver leading by 20. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sanders' shot is off. DeRozan surveying the D. Vancouver pulls it in.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And stolen by White. Over Hamilton. And it's White missing. And it's Vancouver controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Bulls 5 right now. White and Levine on the wings. DeRozan out there with Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Levine's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Two.
And the first one drops. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes.
Oh, man.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Levine. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Offensive rebound. And the shot is good. 6 points for Shorty.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's White. Got a piece of it. Here's Red Hot. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. Shot clock at 5. And they get it back. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. It's blocked. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
Oh,
yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Trez is checked in for Vancouver. The general comes in for Hamilton. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Now Ball. White goes in. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's White. Buries it from 3-point range. White's got 5 points so far. Green against Sanders. That's a good one. Here he goes. And it's Goodwin with the finish.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Vancouver shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. Christie, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Wallace subbed in for the professor.
One shot.
Sanders, no good on the free throw. And here are the Bulls now. Williams passes the ball. Outside, Green. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Prez. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 7.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now, here's Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Sanders passes to Wallace. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Cardinal passes to Christie. Vancouver working the ball around now. And finish off by Prez.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's taken away by Wallace. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Ball, and the rejection by Sanders. Here's Christie. Count that one. Christie's got 9.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Ball dishes to Williams. Shot to stop the run. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Here's Cardinal. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Drives to the hoop. No good from Cardinal. And here are the Bulls now. And here's White. He's got 5 over Cardinal. And it's White missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And there it is for him. And it's 6 points for Shake and Bake.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
White the pass to Vucevic. Right side Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season,
as a team. They knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Green. Chicago making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Red Hot, he's checked in for Vancouver. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And it's White missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And Vancouver also making a switch. Hamilton's checked in for the General. DeRozan against Christie. Takes a three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Caruso kicks to LaVine. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Shot from 12. Bradley. The shot, no good. So Vancouver will take it the other way. Christie the pass to Bowman. And finish off by Prez.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Chicago. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now the pass to LaVine. Looking to get it going. It's blocked. Christie against DeRozan. Pass to Dean. Now here's Wallace. Over LaVine. Kept alive. And it's Prez on the follow.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. Goodwin comes in for Christie. And the professor subbed in for Wallace. Here's Dean. And the three ball is good. Red Hot's got his third basket of the night right there.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
2 second difference between shot clock and game clock. LaVine with it. Clock at 6. And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Can they get it? And it's Vancouver holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped. But I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in around the rim. So we've got to do a better job stirring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Looking at Vancouver. Kenny, what was your impression?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. That's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Prez in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Vancouver, look at who they've got. And they've got Christie, Prez out there with Red Hot. Then there's Wallace, and it's Cardinal in at the point guard position. Outside, Levine. Pulls up. That's good on the jump shot. Levine's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bulls. Here is Cardinal. He's covered by Ball. Christie the pass to Bowman. And finish off by Prez.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Levine, and he makes good on the layup. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go, and then he does the rest of the work from there.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Cardinal passes to Christie. Shot clock reset for Vancouver.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Into the lane, over Prez. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Bowman. He dishes it to Prez. To the inside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Prez. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And Vucevic pulls it down. Ball feeling it out a bit. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the lob to Prez. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Sanders checked in for Vancouver. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Ball. Outside, Levine. Drains the three-pointer. Levine's got 11 points.
Boy, Zach Levine's scoring instincts have him always ready for the catch and shoot.
Here is Cardinal. He's covered by Ball. To the middle. Here's Christie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 14 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. And no good that time. Nice defense from Wallace. Here's Dean.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
You look at DeMar DeRozan, and he's tough to stop inside, really in his comfort zone in there.
Now Sanders. He's got 6. They double him with Vucevic. And there's the pass to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dean. They get it again. Sanders. And the dunk by Sanders.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Wallace. Williams with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
It's good from about 19 feet. 16 points for Red Hot. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Another shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Ball finds Levine. Vancouver pulls it in. Red Hots. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Vancouver with the ball. A step-back shot here. That one off the back iron and out. Ball against Christie. Pass to Levine. It's Williams, high post. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Vancouver also changing it up. Goodwin's checked in for Christie. The professor comes in for Wallace. And Hamilton subbed in for the general. And Williams drops them both. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Red Hot, guarded by Bradley. Myers passes to Hamilton. Here's Dean. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green with the ball. Now defended by Goodwin. Green deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Goodwin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Dean. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Caruso kicks to White. Green left side. It's tipped, and they recover it. Tries again, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. White's got 7 points in the game.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Passes it to Sanders. They get it back, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. He's got 12.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Outside Williams. The 11-footer. That's tipped. 1:02 left to play in the third. Here's Hamilton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Vancouver shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Hamilton. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Prez is checked in for Vancouver. Hamilton hits both of them. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to White. Outside Bradley. The dish to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Green. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Vancouver with the ball. Out left to the wing. Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got 10.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Now here's White. He has 7. Five to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
He hits the second from the line. With 1 on the clock, the shot comes out, and at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Vancouver just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Bradley down out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Caruso in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Down with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Hamilton kicks to Washington. And Jones sends it back. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Caruso, Hamilton with some nice D. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And here is Dosunmu. Brown outside. There's the pass to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Hamilton. And Jones pulls it down.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. There's Brown with the three. And again, Chicago, no good. Hamilton outside. The feed to Horford. And that one drops.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's sent back by Horford. Hamilton outside. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Here's Washington, tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Jones, and it's blocked. Hamilton with it. Thompson surveying the floor. Over Jones. Not going to go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Luke passes to Washington. Good on the shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Thompson. That shot wide open.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Vancouver with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Here's Brown. Pass to Jones. From 12 feet out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
First team foul.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And so Jones nails both of them. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Cardinal. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Now Thomas. Bradley kicks to Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Over Cardinal. Vancouver pulls it in. Luke passes to Cardinal. Vancouver working the ball around now. Horford dishes Cardinal. Now here's Washington. Thompson outside. The rebound by Dosunmu. And Chicago has possession. Knocked loose. And here's Thompson. Outside, Horford. He feeds it Cardinal. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Outside Thomas. Here's Dosunmu. Bradley trying to break free. Dosunmu's shot is off. Dosunmu's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Passes it to Cardinal. Kicks it to Horford. Thompson outside. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Vancouver.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was
for Prez.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now here's Dosunmu. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and Jones slams it home.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here is Cardinal. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
in my vein. I got the rank, I got the